Is your homemade bread turning out more like a brick than a soft, fluffy cloud? You're not alone. A lot of us start our baking journey with a loaf that's flat, dense, and honestly, a little disappointing. But don't you dare give up on your baking dreams. Today, I'm going to share the 3 essential secrets that will transform your bread game forever. We're going from sad, flat loaves to gorgeous, airy, bakery-quality bread right in your own kitchen. I promise. It's easier than you think. And the smell of freshly baked, perfect bread wafting through your house is a reward like no other. First things first, let's talk about yeast. This tiny living organism is the heart and soul of your bread. If your yeast isn't happy, your bread won't be either. The number 1 mistake is killing it with water that's too hot. You're looking for lukewarm, like a baby's bath. A good rule of thumb is around 105 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit, or 40 to 46 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, just test it on your wrist. It should feel pleasantly warm, not hot. Also, make sure your yeast isn't expired. Always check the date. To activate it, just sprinkle the yeast over that lukewarm water with a pinch of sugar. Let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. If it gets foamy and bubbly, congratulations! Your yeast is alive and ready to work its magic. If not, it's time to start over with a fresh packet. This single step is a total game changer. Secret number 2 is all about kneading. I know, it can seem like a lot of work, but this is where you develop the gluten. Gluten is the network of proteins that traps the gas produced by the yeast, which is what gives bread its structure and that beautiful chewy texture. Not kneading enough is a primary cause of dense bread. You need to knead your dough until it's smooth and elastic. How do you know when it's ready? The window pane test. Take a small piece of dough and gently stretch it between your fingers. If you can stretch it thin enough to see light through it without it tearing, your gluten is perfectly developed. If it tears right away, keep kneading for a few more minutes. Whether you're kneading by hand or with a stand mixer, don't skimp on this step. Put on some good music and think of it as a mini workout. Now for our final, and perhaps most overlooked, secret, the proofing environment. Proofing, or letting the dough rise, is when the yeast does its heavy lifting, creating all those lovely air pockets. Yeast thrives in a warm, draft-free place. If your kitchen is cold, your dough will rise very slowly, or maybe not at all. So, how do you create the perfect cozy spot for your dough? My favorite trick is to use the oven. Keep the oven turned off, but place a pan of boiling water on the bottom rack. Then, put your covered bowl of dough on the middle rack. The steam from the hot water will create a warm, humid environment that your dough will absolutely love. Let it rise until it has doubled in size. Be patient here. Good things come to those who wait. A proper rise is crucial for a light, airy crumb. So, let's recap the 3 secrets to fluffy, perfect bread. First, wake up your yeast gently with lukewarm water. Second, knead that dough until it passes the window pane test to build strong gluten. And third, create a warm, cozy spa for your dough to proof properly. By focusing on these 3 key stages, you'll be baking incredible bread that will have your friends and family thinking you secretly went to culinary school. The difference is truly night and day. I really hope these tips help you on your baking adventure. There is nothing more satisfying than pulling a golden brown, perfectly risen loaf of bread from your own oven. Give these secrets a try on your next bake day and let me know how it goes in the comments below. I love hearing about your successes.